Okay, let's see how we're doing. Great, looks like we're live on the stream now. We're trying out the new Twitch beta stream client, so apologies if anything goes wrong here. But so far it looks like we're okay. The dashboard on the stream isn't showing me the stream health, but that just might be because it's coming from their own client. Oh, actually the stream health has just popped up, so that looks good. All right, well, let's carry on with things. I don't think we've got any of our mech warriors ready to level up. We're going straight out on a new contract. There's that target acquisition one. And then we have a capture base and a destroy base, both 5 skull. We just got our new king crab sorted out, so let's take on these two. They're probably going to be a little bit more fun to run out with the king crab. I'm not going to take it on a target acquisition. Oh, excuse me, I'm not going to take it on a target acquisition. 5 skull. We have all of the mech parts we need, so it's just about picking up good plus gear when it turns up. So let's go for cash. We'll get some cash bonuses for destroying turrets and things and the garrison. So if we can have a reasonable starting contract amount, then those bonuses will add up to more. And I think I'm pretty happy going out with the same team. We're leveling these guys up nicely. Let's see how we do. I'll move here. Okay. Let's run out. And if we merge that to just messing around with my creator dashboard at the moment, making sure that it's showing me what I need to see in case anyone drops in. The stream overlay should pop up if someone follows, but that's highly unlikely to happen. So let's see how this runs. Okay, we're in the AO, Commander. My skin is crawling just thinking about what's out there. Advance to a good recomposition and let's see who's guarding that site. When Commander, don't bring me any souvenirs, okay? Oliveira out. They really spooked about the bioweapon. I mean, that's fair. Bioweapons are scary. So there's a pretty good ridge to engage from over here, but it does not have much cover. If we do come around here and start heading down, then we do have cover from this side. And if we come down here, we do have patches of cover to advance through. And well, Apex can probably rain down, sorry, not Apex, Duke can rain down long range firepower from up here. So we'd have to sprint down here. Yeah, I think we're okay. I think we're okay. So let's see. We need to get Medusa going first. Make sure he's in cover just in case there's a patrol close. There isn't. Okay, so we can potentially sprint a bit faster, further with Apex. Yep, we don't trigger anything. Heck in that king crab.
I'm walking here.
And Duke in this atlas should be fine here.
I copy.
Yeah, she should be fine in cover, firing from
Yes,
there.
Commander.
So let's go with Apex. We don't quite make it into cover from here. So I feel like if we go here, should be able to sprint in there. We've
Confirming new bogey.
just triggered them. Okay. And this is Medusa.
Location confirmed.
Alright, there's a few of the Op4 dotted around. And we're pretty much, I think, going to be sprinting into cover with these guys next turn. And that's going to be it.
Moving to position.
And Duke, I want to make sure you have line of sight and are in cover back here. Let's see what we're up against. Well, that up 4 doesn't seem to be too heavy.
I'm receiving you.
Heck, if we sprint forward, you're in cover. And we get line of sight on someone, which might be useful. Let's do that.
Roger that.
And there's turrets, naturally. There's a Cyclops over there. Nice, okay. Don't think that's the variant with the battle computer. That's the 10Q. And Duke we can shoot, but I think we're going to reserve and get more of a handle on what's around us. Okay, we've got Highlander as well. Elite Gladiator, so it's got pretty good damage reduction there. It's over to us. I think we're just going to keep sprinting. Unless, yeah, we can't move into cover. So we are going to sprint here.
The area isn't clear. Eliminate hostiles and secure it before proceeding to your next objective.
That's a lot of defense for a supposedly empty facility. I have a bad feeling that our employers are right about this place. I expect at least one lot of reinforcements in the field sweeping for intruders, meaning us. And there's active fixed defenses in their commander. They really don't want us taking this site. At least the turrets are easy to outmaneuver. Remember, they'll spot you for other units, Commander. Yep. Another Highlander. And a Thunderbolt. So we've got... pretty serious Op 4 here. And they're either in cover or braced. Cyclops, at least, is not too... only has the 20% damage reduction. Let's head this way. Into the trees. To the trees, to the trees.
I'm showing minor damage.
Alright, who do we want to shoot? You are somehow not in cover. So you've got no damage reduction. I think it makes really good sense to just soften you up a bit.
They've got a lock on me.
And here comes the turret fire. Yep.
Give them everything you've got.
Okay, just the one LRM turret that's in range. So it's tempting to to fall back a bit and see if we can encourage them
I await your command.
to back up. So Ek, we can get here with you. Let's back up a little bit then. And with no damage reduction at all, you are a prime headshot target. Let's see if we can clip you with one of our 50 damage weapons and an SRM. Well, we nailed the head with one of the ACs. And maybe, yeah. Oh, wow, we moved out of SRM range, so that was quite lucky. We got 2 good head hits there. Okay. And we really need to back Medusa out of there. That Thunderbolt, though,
Waiting for orders.
is absent damage reduction. Unfortunately, we can't get in large laser range without giving up our cover. So we need to hold off with Duke, I think.
Waiting for the shot.
Well, we weren't unsteady before. We got clipped in the head by a missile. So yeah, Medusa, let's see, that has hit the center torso a fair bit and our right torso. So we need to back up. A little bit. Spin around to the left.
Copy that.
I think to bleed off a lot of the stability damage, we need to vigilance. And then... Yep, let's have at this Cyclops. It's got a couple of chevrons of evasion. We must just be at, yeah, long range. Oh, with sensors impaired as well from all of the PPC hits.
Copy that.
Still, we connect with a decent number of our weapons. They return fire. We've got pretty good damage reduction.
Damage minimal.
Thanks to that vigilance. And that Cyclops pushes up. I think it's left cover completely. It has. Okay. So Duke. Let's show him what a bad idea that was.
On the move. Acknowledged.
They got a sensor lock on me.
Aye, aye.
And Apex, I need you to step forward here. Take some of the flak that Medusa has been taking. And yeah, let's pour some more fire into this outer cover Cyclops.
Take that.
Good, so that plan has worked as we wanted. So this Cyclops, I feel like we can take that down without too much difficulty.
Ready for orders.
So I feel that that means Ek can just take the center torso away from this Thunderbolt.
Now let's see how you handle this. Do the math, Chief. One less target.
And Duke, we can continue to pour fire into that Cyclops before it gets to do anything. Some good numbers to hit here. Don't think we'll use the resolve here. And then, yeah, Medusa from here. They do have ammo in that center torso. I don't think we need to waste the resolve on a precision strike. So let's just give them an alpha strike.
I copy. Hell yeah. One less target.
Okay. Yep, and they open up on Medusa.
Minimal damage on that hit.
He is largely okay. Apex, we do have resolve for a precision strike. You're still largely
Confirmed.
okay. Let's see if we can clip the head with a Gauss rifle round and something else.
Taking the shot.
No, I think we go CT. We do pelt that cockpit with a few SRMs though.
They've got a lock on me.
Let's go.
Heads up, Commander.
Okay.
You've got hostile contacts inbound.
And landing over here. Well, we've not even got close to the base yet. So, Ek, there's a great chance then that for us you will be able to take the head off this Highlander. Give it a go.
Confirmed.
That looked pretty promising. Yep. There can be only one, and it wasn't them.
Hope we can salvage that.
Yes,
And
Commander.
Duke, you do have sensor lock. Might start moving you up,
Got it.
and we'll sensor lock that turret. No, we won't, because we're massively out of sensor range. We'll just brace.
Standing by.
So Apex, if we push to here, we don't have vision. If we vigilance and move forward, we do.
Affirmative.
Let's see. I don't want to waste Gauss rifles, especially Gauss rifle rounds, especially as we've got more weapons fire to come from Medusa. And Medusa just needs to contribute some medium laser rounds, I think, if he can. Oh, but he won't be in range with those, so... we've got 10 rounds of firing with these AC-10s. Probably could have turned one off, but I didn't want to miss a 95% and leave that turret up. So the enemy reinforcements are moving up.
Let's hit 'em hard.
They haven't made sensor contact yet.
Commander.
Yeah, we can move up to here. And we get eyes on another turret. Again, we'll save the Gauss rounds.
Confirmed. They've got a sensor lock on me.
Okay, we can expect incoming fire from...
Standing by.
We can expect incoming fire from the reinforcement lance.
Orders.
Oh yeah, we'll just keep moving here.
Position confirmed.
And we can take that turret out with some LRMs.
Engaging target. Turret destroyed.
Yes, Commander.
Ek, I feel we should be reserving. So there's a laser turret back there that got vision on us.
Commander.
Yeah, Medusa, you do have to sprint. Oh, okay. Dropship's going to land there. Let's not go there. Probably need to be up here.
Roger that.
Okay, great. We've got a sensor contact.
Got a lock on me.
And we've been locked.
I'm your spaniel.
And Ek. Feel like if we motor over here, we can maybe make it into cover up here. So actually, with Ek, I probably want to be a bit closer so I can take on these reinforcements. Yeah, it should be Medusa running up the hill, I think. So a lot of 90-ton mechs. Okay. Yeah, we've got very little ammo protecting...
Damage, Commander.
Very little armor, sorry, protecting that double heatsink and those AC-10s. So,
It will be done.
Ek, I need you to sprint here. That's hopefully going to encourage them to sensor lock you and start shooting you.
I've been sensor locked.
Great, because we have not taken any damage yet in this king crab. Medusa is going to be next up.
Good to go.
And we should reserve with Duke. That laser turret's out there missing Ek is fine. Alright, so Medusa, we are going to vigilance. And then we're going to sprint up into cover here.
All right, full speed.
Okay, we are sensor locked.
Aye, aye.
Apex. Can we get closer at all? We can get line of sight if we sprint in. So I think we're vigilance, using vigilance as well. And we're going to sprint to here.
On my way. Double time.
Okay, yep, we take a little bit of a beating.
Receiving you.
So Duke, let's move up here. What are we in range with? Just the LRMs. They've got no vision on us though, so we can work on these. Send both LRMs into one of these turrets.
Roger that.
Oh, nice. That's enough to destroy them. Those plus damage LRMs are hugely useful. Alright, so Apex's
Taking minimal damage.
left side is a little bit beat up. And here comes another Highlander. They love their Highlanders over here, don't they? Okay, so yep, we definitely got to get this right side facing the enemy.
Damage.
And let's see. That awesome has no cover. Is probably a reasonable option for me to
Aye, aye.
take them out. So let's push forward. We absolutely need to go right side on. We're only shooting in from the side on that awesome though. So maybe we take on the closer Highlander because we'll all be able to shoot that Highlander.
Roger that.
And we precision strike. And we see if we can get lucky with a headshot, I think. Let's fire the Gauss rifles though, that'll immeasurably improve our chances. We're looking at a 40% damage reduction, aren't we? Oh no, just 20% from cover. Yeah, okay.
We'll go.
Come on, head. Okay, one Gauss hits the head. I just need a missile as well, maybe? There we go.
Tango down.
That swings the odds in our favor a little bit. Oof.
My mech's coming apart around me.
They managed to get out to the front.
I live
Okay, so Ek. I do get the feeling that this is kind of... Right, let's just have a look. That feels like, even though it's not highlighted, that feels like it's in the danger zone. I almost feel like I should just make 100% sure we're safe and just step a little bit further back. At this point, we're not in range with the SRMs. We are in range with the SRMs here. Here, not in range. I mean, that is right in that triangle. Feels like even though that's not highlighted as a dangerous hex, it might just be because there's forest there, and I'm not risking Ek and my King Crab on that. What are we looking at? We're looking at that awesome. Does not have any damage reduction. Let's move Ek around. We stick 250 damage into your center torso. Then it's likely that Duke can finish you off with an LRM salvo.
Target acquired.
Okay, we stick 200 damage in, leaving on 75.
Oh, I like that shot.
So Duke,
Ready for orders.
let's get you as far forward as we can. Just the LRM's in range,
Roger.
but it's a lot of damage. It's like 240 LRM damage. If we can cluster around that center torso, you feel like we're gonna make a dent. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Gotcha.
Mech destroyed.
Okay, and Medusa, who's up here. So yeah, we won't be in range of much. And I think we sprint here in preparation
Let's go.
and look to take out that turret next time.
I've been sensor locked.
Okay. Now that's hitting the right, and that's okay.
Took a hard hit there.
And that Highlander moves in. Oh, you're shooting in the front, aren't you? Front arc. So that left arm is suffering.
Little damage.
Show me your war face.
We're okay, and that Highlander crucially stepped out of cover to do that. Alright,
Waiting for orders.
we've only got one go at this Ek. I need you to headshot that Highlander for me, please. There can be only one.
Acknowledged.
No, the AC5s don't do it. Oh, one of the large lasers does. Two large lasers, they're down. That king crab does not mess around, and it's us to go again. We do have enough resolve for a full shot. I suspect what's oh, the turret is going first, and then the awesome. So we'll get 2 goes on that awesome before it gets to do anything.
Orders.
Can we move somewhere where we've got a direct shot? We can if we step up here. We're at long range with the large lasers. Not great. What if we're here indirect? Well, a 65% chance is better than a 0% chance. And we've got Medusa to take out that turret over there. And Apex down here to have a pop at that. Awesome. So, yeah, let's go for it.
Location confirmed.
Let's see if we can cluster a fair bit of damage on that center torso.
Roger.
Well, that's a good start. 100 damage there right from the off. Think of the LRMs. We might crit the ammo. No. Okay. And Medusa eats a battery of lasers. But we're okay.
Awaiting order.
Apex here, you definitely need to stay right side on. Like, just... Okay, great. And let them have it with everything.
Roger that.
Think a Gauss round hit there, yep. Okay, we're going to get in and out quick. So killing the reinforcements brings in the dropship. Now, Ek is not dead. But, I mean, that's pretty close, isn't it? Right, let's see now. Where... Oh, you know what? That little... I think that was fine. That little patch of forest there, it was okay. It was actually cut out of the dropship landing. Oh, if I'd not paid attention there and I'd walked forward, we'd be down a king crab and a pilot who's getting better and better. I would be pretty damn salty at that point. Anyway, I digress. Let's kill this turret. And now occupy the bioweapon storage site. And, you know, there's absolutely nothing there that should give us any misgivings whatsoever. After you, Medusa. I know the dropship's landed, but let's not get too close. Okay, job done. That's 1 5-skull base capture mission successful. Though we did take a little bit of structure damage on the arm of one of our atlases, so that is not available for us. We get a couple of 10% payment increases, which is nice. So a Gauss rifle toting 1 little bit of damage on that small laser as well, but we didn't lose it. So that's pretty acceptable. No pilot injuries, lots of experience. And we got a couple of picks to salvage. It was a genuine 5-skull mission, so we can get this Cyclops 10Q. Don't think we've got one of those yet. It probably makes sense to replace our Battle Master with this, because it moves 4, but it's got a little bit more tonnage to work with than a Battle Master. It's got 5 more tons. Wow, look at 7 missile hardpoints. I might just load this up with nothing but SRMs and then cackle like a madman. That's almost an SRM carrier. That's insane. Okay, we're playing with this 10Q for sure. Right. Otherwise, we have all of the parts we need. You think we'll get any 733P parts in salvage? That would be a good AC-10 if it gave us bonus damage, but it doesn't, so it's not really worth looking at. It's a decent flamer, but I don't really use flamers. That's a good LRM-20 if we ever want to go for a stability build. No plus damage medium lasers. We have plenty of plus damage PPCs and we're not really using them. No extra nice SRMs, some ARM mods, and we're fine for ARM mods. Oh, that's a good cockpit mod. We've got that. Oh, there's a good gyros as well. We're definitely taking the Cyclops part. I think I've got to take... We can cockpit mod pretty much everyone, even if it's only one hit. We don't... Like, everywhere we can put that plus hit defense. Go on, get out of it. Everywhere we can put that plus hit defense, we just take a little less damage each time. Just stacks up. We didn't get any of those Highlander parts. I guess they wanted to make themselves a Highlander. Or two. Come on, game, hold together.
That mech is ready to fight, Commander.
Okay, 10Qs are strong support units. They're lacking the close-in weapons and command suite of the 10Z variant. This model instead capitalizes on a long-range weapon configuration and added armor. The protection and expanded missile racks make the 10Q a significant threat at range in the right hands. So there is another option here. And the other option here is we replace the Stalker. Because, you know, with 5 more tons over the Stalker, we could stick 4 LRM-20s on this thing. Or you can give it exactly the same loadout that the Stalker's got at the moment with the same armor and 5 more heat sinks. Or we could replace the Battlemaster. The Battlemaster does feel like a novelty. So let's replace that. The Stalker is definitely useful, and I might wind up just reconfiguring this as a long-range missile mech as well. So let's refit our 10Q. So 24 tons remaining, and that's at a durability of 1360, which is not... That is not super tough. So my dream of however many SRM6s we can stick on, because these are 3 tons each, right? So that's 21 tons just in SRM6s. One of them would have to be an SRM4 or smaller anyway. How does that look? That's 1. And these are all plus 4 damage. 2. This is just an insane amount of damage. And like a crazy amount of heat as well. Do I not have... Let's go with a plus 4 damage SRM2 then. Oof. So 18 36, 38 range missiles. If we do put an SRM-4 in just for the maths, it's a shame we don't have a +4 damage SRM-4. But that is 40 SRMs. It's 480 damage in an Alpha Strike. Oh yeah, slightly less because of that. I mean, how much heat is that as well? It's 80 heat, and we've got we're left with no armor, no heat sinks. That is hilariously nuts, but without cheating and being a vehicle, we can't get away with it. Oh, I wonder, actually, the Stalker's only got a move of 3, hasn't it? That's why the Stalker can... that's why the Stalker can get away with the amount of LRMs it's got, even though it's got less tonnage. Hi there, PZJG228 Windhund. I'm just going to call you Windhund if that's all right. You are absolutely right. We want more armor. We're only at 1360. If I want this to be a brawler, you know, I want to be up in the 1500 range. Let's hit max armor and then trim down from there. Oh, and hello to Germany from the UK. So we can probably get away with 75 on the rear side torsos, and we can get away with 100 at the back. 105. Okay, so we free up a ton there, and that's looking a bit healthier at 1600. Even that's what the Atlases are running. Back armor is definitely not that important, but every now and then reinforcements appear behind you. And it makes you very sad if you eat an Alpha Strike to the rear and suddenly you lose all the core gear in your side torsos. And also, if at the end of a mission, if you have taken a beating, it's always nice just to be able to turn around and give them some fresh armor to shoot at for that last turn. So let's pull 2 SRM6s then. This is 7 tons. We've got a hit defense gyro. I'm not sure if this is the mech where I want to put it in. I'll probably go with a +2 hit defense here. Save the +3 for one of the Kintaras. I think it's only running a +1. And we want something... do I want to use this as a Steiner scout mech? How heavy is this? It's a 6 ton for this area sensor lock thing. I don't think I'm using it here. We got 50-meter rangefinder. I don't have a heavy scout mech yet. Let's drop that to a plus damage SRM2. Or maybe just drop it entirely, actually. Go with the 4 SRM6s. So 24 SRMs a salvo. We're obviously going to need some ammo for that. And you get 100 rounds. So it's just over 10 rounds of firing, which is probably okay. We've got 6 tons left. Medium lasers seem sensible. This winds up being a little disappointing because we've only got slightly more firepower than our Kintaros. I mean, granted, we've also got a lot more armor. I've got some plus 10, I've got quite a few plus 10 damage medium lasers left. I've got to start subbing them in elsewhere. So I could get another medium laser in. And then heat sinks. We don't have any heat exchangers left. We do have a heat bank. Not a particularly good one, though. So, yeah, let's get one. We'll get a heatsink in there. The thing that saves us from being not particularly good is the fact that all of the SRMs are at +4 damage. We run really hot. We can do almost 400 damage if we fire everything. Well, let's give it a go. Movement 4, 1600 armor. It can scout a bit for our other mechs who are maybe got longer range weapons with that view distance. Well, let's book in the repair for that Atlas. And we've got another contract to head out on. It's a destroy base, polar environment again. Capellan logistical base, it's going to be well guarded. Again, we have all of the mech parts we need, really. Let's go for sea bills and try and earn some more. We only have to make 800 million sea bills to max out our career score on that front. I don't think that's happening. Okay, and we'll bring in the headhunting Highlander. And yep, we should be fine running out like that. Let's go for it. So, Capellan logistical base, well, this is just going to be a question of whether there are 2 Lancers in the field to start off with defending it. With the turrets, if there'll be 1 Lance, and then when we get line of sight on the base, another Lance will come in as reinforcements. If there's reinforcements, then we can break things up a bit just by taking the turrets out from long range and then only moving in once we've dealt with the initial garrison and taking out the turrets.
Command interface initiated.
Okay, let's take out several key structures. Once we're engaged, expect enemy reinforcements. So, I don't see any turret. emplacements. Maybe they're further out. Oh yeah, that looks like one there. So they're not tight into the base, they're a little spread out. We could maybe get away with curving around up to here and then coming down. It looks like we can move through there. Come down this slope, get into cover here, have elevation advantage on people defending the base. I don't think we can get around that way though without jump jets, so let's sprint up here. Stay out of the trees. Okay, yep. That is a turret, great. Let's see, Apex in the Highlander, you're only going in phase 1. We'll move you here. Egg and the King Crab, you'll be going in phase 2, so you'll get to go before any turrets.
On my way.
And Duke and the Command Atlas, you will as well.
Acknowledged.
Well, there's no messing around here. Straight into the thick of it.
Picked up a blip.
Okay, they're hiding up there. Okay. So first thing, let's take out
Orders.
that heavy shredder turret before it can shred us. We can conserve heat.
That turret is gone.
That gets us a little bit of bonus resolve as well.
Ready for orders.
So we will not have line of sight on the turret unless we break cover. Let's reserve, see what they do. Well, the rest of the garrison seems to be pretty far away. That turret's not gone yet.
What do you need?
We can get into cover here.
Got it.
Okay, other turrets over on that side. Okay, we get sensor locked. The heavy shredder's not gone yet.
I live to serve.
Let's see if we can get it before it gets us. Only by standing out of cover, so we're going to need to use vigilance here. And we need all of these to hit.
May I interest you in some melting armor?
And they all do hit. That's nice. I can't remember the last time I had like loads of 90% hit chances and they all connected. Okay, so we know our other turret's down there and it's a laser turret.
Aye, aye.
And we've got Apex to go. I feel like maybe we should be sprinting around over here. Ready to try and get a line of sight on that final turret.
Give them everything you've got.
Hey, let's reserve here. Okay, so we've got an 80-ton vehicle back there. Could be a demolisher. Okay, that 80-ton mech still not doing anything.
I copy.
No harm in reserving here, I feel. They don't have line of sight to us. It's a Shrek. Yeah, they got us in a pincer movement. So we do have some sensor lockers.
Standing by.
Duke's in sensor lock, Annette can lock.
Orders.
Medusa can get around here. That mech is not in cover. It's vigilance. Get around the corner. And it's a Victor. Oh, they are braced though. That is a pain. Let's see if we can clip the head.
Roger.
All the same. Better to be lucky than good.
One less target.
Okay, and I feel like
Orders?
X best served moving over here. And you can sensor lock that Shrek for us.
Got a lock. Good to go.
And then Duke can move forward. Only indirect fire possible from there. We're out of cover, which if they don't have vision to us, I think is okay. It's a little bit of a gamble. Duke's not been shot yet. See if we can get rid of that Shrek. Looks good. Yep.
One more for the trashies.
So the garrison's 50% done. We've got another vehicle there. That's going to be 75%. There's another contact we don't know about somewhere. Possibly coming in this way.
Yes, Commander.
To Apex. I'm not really feeling sprinting into here. We don't have vigilance to protect you. So I think we're just going to move up here.
We'll go.
Brace, and we'll see what happens next turn. Vehicle's backing off. A little bit odd. Medusa, if we sprint you, where can you get to? If we sprint, we get line of sight on the turret. Seems like it might be worth doing.
Let's move.
Okay, and we got the other turret on the sensors there. It's a heavy LRM turret. Okay, let's take that out.
What's up, boss?
Yeah, and we can conserve a bit of heat here, just firing one large laser.
Roger. Turret destroyed.
I'm ready.
Okay. And Ek. I feel like the thing to do with you might be to just sprint you up to here.
Heading out. Full speed.
You can push forward on that turret next turn.
Standing by.
Well, we can't just move and get line of sight on that vehicle. We've got the resolve, so we can vigilance and we can sprint up here.
Hauling ass.
And we're looking at another Shrek. Okay. And someone back there is firing a breaching shot
Damage
PPC.
minimal.
Mess them up.
Don't even have them on sensors. Wow. Okay. Ek.
Standing by.
Waiting for orders.
Ek needs Medusa to sprint up before he can
Commander.
deal with anything. So Apex, if we move, we probably need to get down here. Let's pop this Shrek.
Copy that.
Thought it was going to survive there for a moment, but we got it.
We're down.
And yeah, we're going to... Well, actually, I guess Ek, we can just advance slowly.
I'm going.
We can sensor lock that last turret.
I've got a sensor lock.
And then Duke.
Receiving you.
We're out of cover, but I don't think anything's going to get to shoot us. Saving my resolve for when those reinforcements turn up. Not quite. 2 more LRMs needed to hit.
Commander.
And Medusa, if you step up.
Got it.
Okay, there's our incoming reinforcements. Looks like they're sending in the big guns. Fine. Oh, only the AC-10s are in range. It's a bit of a waste, but let's use both just in case we missed the 95%.
From position. That one's gone.
So they don't have vision on any of our guys now. We've got a little bit of time to get into cover. So we're on their sensors even if they're not on ours.
Waiting for orders. Onward.
May as well pop these whilst we're waiting.
Confirmed.
Enemy structure is weakening. Enemy structure eliminated.
One less structure.
I don't know if the AI actually cares.
Ready for orders.
Let's see, where can we sprint to? We can sprint into cover around here.
Roger. Full speed.
Okay, we've got someone on sensors now. Oh, 65 tons. I thought they were sending in the big guns. Maybe this is the last of the original garrison. Maybe it's a K2 or a Thunderbolt with a PPC.
Awaiting orders.
Apex, if we sprint with you. We can get here. I guess
On the move.
from here we can decide if we want to go this way around or this way around.
Standing by.
Okay, and Medusa, step in. We will save the AC 10 rounds this time. 150, so like 105. 24. Let's save some SRMs.
Roger that. Target destroyed.
Okay, here they come. So it looks like the reinforcements are coming from that direction.
I await your command. Acknowledged.
Another medium building, 3 large lasers. Why not?
Leopard inbound, Commander. I'll meet you at the LZ.
So if we don't want to, we can just head straight for the evac zone, which is away from where they're coming. At the moment, I'm not seeing any need for that. Let's reserve a Duke.
Holding for the right opportunity.
Aye, aye.
So, Medusa, where can we go with you? I think we probably need to vigilance and sprint.
Copy that.
Okay, yep. Got another enemy there, and there's an 80-tonner coming in. Have a look and see, where are they? Going down here, so they're going to have a pretty significant elevation
Yes, Commander.
advantage on us. We can see them if we step forward. Not from cover though, which is a shame. Alright, that's vigilance. Step up.
Copy that.
And we're looking at a Zeus. Not the biggest threat in the world. It's got no damage reduction. Let's see if we can take the head off. I think we missed with the large lasers, unfortunately. We missed with absolutely everything, in fact. Okay. Medusa's been... Oh, sorry, Apex has been barely
Light
scratched.
damage. Holding firm.
So they can take a little bit of indirect LRM fire. And yeah, let's shift round. Yeah, we're probably fine here, yep. Stay where we are. And let's let that Zeus have it. They might be down a leg. Yep, there it goes.
Think I hit something good.
That Zeus is not long for this world. Okay, so we're up to the top. Medusa, you sprint again. You don't quite make cover, so we'll use the resolve for vigilance.
Double time. Let's go.
That's a Jägermech. I think that's the first damage Medusa's taken this mission, so that's fine with me. And again, Ace Pilot AI not thinking whether it can Ace Pilot, should be thinking whether it should Ace Pilot.
I'm receiving you.
Commander?
Apex, cool, we can get line of sight on someone else.
Affirmative.
And we've got an Orion and another Highlander. Let's make sure this Zeus does not get up again. We might not actually. Might need to put some more fire into the center torso. Oh, it doesn't have any damage reduction, so actually we might have enough. Yeah.
Hope we can salvage that.
4 down, 4 to go. You're braced. You've got no damage reduction at all. You've got no damage reduction at all. I don't know if that vehicle's gone yet.
Commander?
I feel like you can step forward a bit here,
On my way.
and if we drop some high damage LRMs on this Jägermech, it's going to start falling apart. Yep, there's an ammo explosion.
Reporting critical hit.
Yeah, it's got a medium laser and an LRM-15 left. Right, X back here in a cream crab. If you sprint, can't do much. Let's reserve.
I'm here.
Oh yeah, that's rubble. Okay, well we can move up.
I am the wind.
Medusa's handling things quite nicely. And that Highlander's moving around. Not able to find cover though. So the Orion moves in and yep, takes a shot at Apex. Apex is still holding firm.
I'm taking heavy hits, Commander.
So Medusa, let's get you here. Light obstruction, there's no obstruction here.
Location confirmed.
And I don't feel like we're gonna need to precision strike here. I think enough stuff's gonna hit. We want to make sure of it. Let's gamble. Yep, that paid off.
Tango down.
So we've got enough resolve for a couple of precision strikes now. Ek, you're a bit far back. Duke, I'm going to save you for after Apex. So let's see where we go.
Aye, aye.
All right, Apex, let's get a little bit of elevation. And let's see if we can end this Highlander, which hasn't had a go yet this turn. No damage reduction. Pretty good numbers to hit. Precision strike cancels out their evasion, and we're getting a height buff too.
Engaging target.
Oh, none of the large lasers hit the head. We do land a couple of SRMs though. And he did not like that. Sandpapered us pretty thoroughly.
Hit there.
And he's ace piloting off.
What's up, boss?
So Duke, only indirect fire available to you if we want to keep you in cover.
Yes, Commander.
Right, Ek, do you have any shots at all? I think we want Ek to go last. And we'll just sprint him up and we'll risk not using vigilance.
Ready for orders.
So if we're up here, reasonable hit numbers. And if we precision strike, you never know. One of these large lasers might clip the noggin. Like that.
Mechs destroyed.
And yeah, that Orion's going to be free to take shots on Duke there. I may regret that.
May wait your command. Hell yeah.
Yeah, here comes that Orion. Oh boy. Oh, but it shoots the person in cover. Alright. I mean, concentrate fire and all that, but
Light damage.
I would have been much more worried about a couple of lucky headshots killing Duke in the command atlas. So speaking of Duke, we can move her now. We can be in cover.
I copy.
And let's get rid of that AC-10.
Acknowledged.
Ah, somehow we don't crit the ammo.
I'm receiving you.
That vehicle appears to be broken. And yep, Apex, shooting from the side. Let's maintain that elevation advantage.
Moving out.
And if we shoot everything into the side here, a lot of that should go center torso. Five left.
Target's taking a critical hit.
Receiving you.
Yeah, well, we can see this guy now.
Way.
I think that Shrek just spawned on terrain it couldn't move from. Anyway, put it out of its misery.
Vehicle down. Show me your war face.
And yep, another sandpapering, but the armor on the Highlander is equal to it. Let's see, X out of position.
Receiving you.
Has Duke got rear armor shots? I think so. There's more structure
I'm your spaniel.
on the armor, isn't there? Let's just reserve with these guys. There's more armor on the back now than the front.
Move order confirmed.
Anything clips that center torso, they're very much dead.
Full salvo. Tango down.
Okay,
Mission successful.
another successful contract. And that is where I'm going to have to wrap things up for now. We will just run through the salvage screen, etc. Yes, a pretty decent payout. In the end, that was only 4 skulls. Fair enough. Didn't feel like it was the full 5. And what do we get? Gear-wise, loads of Highlander parts again. We're not close to finishing any mechs, and we don't really need to finish any mechs. There's a decent LRM-15 in the list. Another 10 damage medium laser. I pretty much pick them every time I see them. Decent cockpit mod. Yeah, I think I'm happy with that, and we'll see what else we get. Oh, we got the LRM-15. That's nice. Great, well that is, as I said, where I need to leave things right now. Oh, I should level up my pilots as well. I will be back online about 4:30ish UK time, so I hope you can join me then. And if not, I think the way my work schedule is, the next time I'll be streaming will be sometime at the end of next week. I'm all over the place next week. If you are looking to fill some time with some Battletech footage, I've got all the past episodes of this career on the YouTube channel. Just search for the Commuter Zombie and YouTube. Some of the flashpoints for fun. There are some good missions and some bad missions. Any mission that has a dedication to Kiva, the goddess of death, in the description has one of my pilots getting horribly killed. All right, Apex, how you doing? We can get another 10 on you. Let's get you +3 health then.
Mech warrior training complete.
We're soon going to have like 2 full lancers of 10, or all 10 pilots.
Yes, Commander.
Recall penalty, not really relevant for Duke. Let's up Duke's gunnery a little bit first.
Training complete.
Commander?
And Ek. We're only using AC5s in the King Crab, but that's maybe not bad. Piloting is melee hit. We might benefit from gunnery aid as well for the moment.
Confirmed, Commander.
Then we'll push for guts and piloting in equal measure until they're up to 10. And Medusas are... Man, oh, okay, we'll get your first 10. +2 max evasion. It would be good if we got to run you around anywhere.
Warrior training complete.
That's Apex, Duke, Ek, and Medusa. So that's all of our pilots. Great. The next time out, we have a 4-skull target acquisition mission for the Lyrens. We will be digging out probably a couple of Kintaros and a couple of Jennas for that one. We'll feel the need for speed. So if you can join me next time, hope to see you then. Otherwise, until we meet up again, take care. Oh, I forgot. I'm streaming on the new Twitch client, so that's not how I end a stream now. That's how I end a stream.